at the Ridge Motorsports Park. It's a brand new track out here in Washington, new to the Moto America Championship this year. It's the first time we're here, so yesterday we spent the whole day, well, we only got 4 sessions, 4 20-minute sessions, but we spent the day doing a little testing and tuning, trying to work through some stuff with the bike as far as setup wise. We get 1 practice out here this morning. It's pretty cold and kind of drizzling and raining, so we're just gonna go kind of feel it out and see if any of the changes that we made make a difference or not. And then we get a qualifying 1 this afternoon, so we're just gonna kind of go feel the track out and see where we're at for qualifying 1, and then we'll try and get the best setup we can to go out and go as fast as we can in Q1. So should be a fun day. I'm looking forward to riding this new track here at the Ridge. Just got the old Penlock shield rigged up on the helmet here. Hopefully it'll keep the fog away, because obviously clear vision is super important for us racing out here. So Bell Power Sports has got us hooked up. Still doesn't feel like it wants to finish the corner, but I'm not going as fast as I should be right now.
Just warming up. I think he's got to go back to his old setup then, huh?
Switch the offset back and come back with something better, because it's still running.
Still doing the same shit. Okay. Go back to the
put the shock back where it was and just ride the crap out of it qualifying and see what happens. Turn. Yeah. And the thing's just like, yeah, this fast left-hander.
Okay.
And then you come, like, it runs out, and then this is a lot more of a kink in real life. Okay. But it runs out to where I can barely get back for that little kink. 6, same deal. Like,
so it's the corners where you're really kind of getting on the gas.
You're on the gas hard,
yeah,
and the thing just doesn't steer.
So you got the extended measurement and then the compressed measurement. I'd like to see you around like millimeters of spring preload. Okay. That might actually help, because it'll keep it from squatting so much when you're driving out.
Try adding 4 preload to the rear shock running wide. We never tried it though, I don't think.
Because you didn't want to make so many changes.
Because you did the offsets instead, yeah.
And you changed.
Yeah, we changed the front ride height.
And then you changed spring.
And I even brought the bike like this to try and help it finish the corner, and I didn't seem any better. Okay. All right, practice 1 is in the books here at the Ridge. It was pretty misty and foggy and kind of cold, and there was drizzle coming down on the track, so it was kind of sketchy, just not knowing, you know, the grip felt pretty good, but not knowing, you know, how fast you could push it and how hard you could go with the weather like that. So yeah, kind of an interesting session. I got the information that I needed, and we didn't go in the right direction, and yet again we're trying to get the bike to finish the corner, and we're really struggling with setup this weekend. So we're trying to get that all squared away before qualifying 1 here. So Larry's working hard, making some changes over there. We're gonna go back to kind of the setup that we know works, and then I'm just gonna go as fast as I can in Q1, and then we'll go from there. So, but yeah, we're just trying to figure out some things with setup and getting the bike to finish the corner under throttle. So trying to get more weight on the front end, so we'll make some changes and go out there for Q1 and see where we end up. I'm going to talk to Mike and see if we should do the 700 with more preload or 750 with less preload, to see, because I think in the past I've usually liked less preload and less harshness. Alright guys, getting ready for qualifying 1. We're about to go out on track. We're about 5 minutes away from Q1 here at the Ridge. Been having a blast out there. The track is really fun. We've been struggling with setup a little bit, but we think we think we're going the right direction here for this session. So we'll go out out and feel it out and hopefully go fast and lay down a good time. So if you guys don't know, if you've never been to a round or are new to this series, when you go out for qualifying, wherever you finish, that's where you start on the grid for the race. So we have 2 qualifying sessions. We got Q1 and Q2. They take your best time from either session, and then that's where you're going to start for the race. So it's super important to get out there and put in a good lap, because that's where you're going to be starting from on the grid. So hopefully we can get out there and lay down a quick lap and have some fun here at the Ridge. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to get out there. And my 1833 CJ Nose Yamaha Roaring Toys MT-07 is feeling really good, and just fun. Just going to go have some fun out there and see what happens.
Alright, Kaleb is in 4th right now. They're 2/3 the way through the session when he came in. They decided to do 3 turns out on compression to make the rear more squishy, to get more feel. Yeah, we'll go see what happens. He's going quicker now. I think he's in 4th and he was in like 6th or 7th. So hopefully he likes those changes, and we'll see what he decides to do for qualifying 2 tomorrow.
Yep.
I mean, it's finishing the corner better,
Okay.
but the front is like on ice almost. It's like
Okay.
it's just skating out from underneath me. Like 30. Let's go to 30.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
On that last stop, Kaleb came in and said that he had no front grip, I believe, so he wanted to go down in tire pressure. And then they also added some compression in the front to try and get a little bit more grip, so that way he can turn in, like in turn 1. So hopefully that'll help him achieve that and see where he ends up.
And it's really bad when you're leaned over coming down a ride. In turn 1, there's this there's like this seam. Over
Yep.
that seam, I almost lose it every lap.
Okay.
And then on the rise, it's like I can feel both tires like
skimming.
wiggle, like kind of out
Yep,
on me.
yep, I gotcha. All right, so the change I made, was it better or worse? No different?
It felt about the same.
About the same, okay. So at this point, this session's over with, so I'm gonna go ahead and converse with Mike.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of game plan, and we'll get back to you with some changes for tomorrow morning.
All right, cool.
All right.
What is it that you're looking for?
And I started to lose some front end grip, and I didn't have a very good feel in the front end, so it didn't feel very planted. It didn't feel very like sturdy or steady, like just good. It didn't feel like it had good grip, so it's really hard to push and put down fast laps when your front end is kind of skipping out from underneath you. So just trying to get a little bit better feeling in the front end, but overall I'm having a blast out here at the Ridge. It's a super fun track, a new track. I'm enjoying the challenge of getting to ride something new. We've been doing some of the same tracks for quite a while, so it's cool to get a fresh track to kind of wrap my head around, and all us riders a fresh track to learn. So yeah, it's been a blast. My 1833 CJ Nose Yamaha MT-07 is working pretty good, and we're just trying to fine tune and get that last little bit so we can go faster and faster.
The issues that you're having, how magnified are they, considering that this is a track you don't have a lot of time at?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely frustrating just because I don't have a whole lot of laps around here. So having an issue like this where you don't have a very good front end feel is definitely not what you want, especially when you're trying to get a lot of laps in and learn a new track. So yeah, me and the team will go back and do some track maps and work through things and figure out the best setup for Q2 coming up tomorrow, and we'll give it our best go and just have fun.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks. Doing what we did, putting more preload or putting a stiffer spring and less preload, I thought it was supposed to put more weight on the front. but with putting more weight on the front, maybe give it more grip, and that's why it started to chatter or something, or I don't know. The rear I like how it was, you know, so we got to figure out how to do something different and get it to exit with how we had it set up, because it's better how we had it set up before, I feel like, or at least I'm way more comfortable with it like how it was before.
We're taking the forks off. We're gonna have them serviced, clean, fresh oil. Gonna take the wiggle out of them. They're full of wiggle.
We were up late last night trying to get the bike together. Kaleb and I, you can see that right here, the footage. We were up all night. We had the headlights from the van shining in. Some friends gave us some lights because we didn't have any to work on the bike. So that was that. We were up late. We were able to sleep in because Kaleb's not on track until 11:40, and then that's qualifying 2. So he decided to go back to his original settings, what he knows works and what is okay at this point. It's not the greatest setup, but it's what they've tried hasn't worked, so they're going back to what they know, and then maybe do a little bit of changes, maybe the other direction, but we will see what he decides to do. He's gonna go out there for Q2. He's got his set up for that right now, and then whatever happens happens. He was 4th yesterday, so we'll see if he can get up higher and maybe get in that front row for qualifying for the race. So yeah, race is at 4 today, and then I think we're gonna take off back to Minnesota because we got to get back there, and then it's 18 hours to New Jersey. So we're driving from one end of the country to the other.
Jackson was asking me, you know, how my bike's feeling. I told him mix between a wild boar and buck and bronco. But today, you know, we've got some magic set up, you know, going on last night. Working pretty late, and you know, now we're gonna be more like a gazelle and a cheetah. So super fast and super graceful. That's what we're going for today, you know. So how's your bike handling? Give me it in animal terms. I need animal terms.
Animal terms?
Yeah.
I'd say it's like
it's tough. I know. You gotta.
It's like a piranha.
Oh shit.
quick and nimble. Quick and nimble. You know?
All right. Does it bite every once in a while? Is that
sometimes it bites.
Okay.
It bit me a couple of times yesterday. I thought I was going up.
All right. Well, hey, that's a pretty good description then, right there. A piranha. One animal.
A little twitchy though. A little twitchy, but
hey, piranhas probably ain't the most graceful animals out there, so you know. But anyways, yeah.
We'll see. I tamed it down.
It's freezing cold out here at the Ridge, so I figured I'd take a warm shower quick, warm up a little bit, get the muscles nice and loose. But yeah, it should be a good session. We did a lot of work to the bike, and I think all the changes that we made are going to be quite a bit better. So go out and hopefully lay down some 48s. That's what we needed. So that's the goal. Clear vision is key, and protection. Bell Power Sports. Go get one today.
So the first lap, he went to go back on after he came in to move his clip on, and he didn't have on tire stickers, so I ran back, grabbed the tire stickers, and then was able to go out. He's currently 2nd. He's 1.4 behind Rocco. This should put him on the front row for the race because he's in 2nd. Yesterday he was 4th. I don't know how they do it, but it should equal out so that he's like on the front row, hopefully, if he can stay there. So those two can go tool around. Madame was going pretty quick yesterday. I think he was 2nd or 3rd, so it should be good for them to go around together.
left side of my tire, is it shredded?
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it bad? Okay. It's way better than yesterday.
Okay.
We lowered the front.
Yep.
It helped a lot. But,
Yep.
I'm still if I could get rid of that chatter.
Yep. I'm gonna open the rebound up a little bit, because basically what you probably got going on is we're down in the stroke and it's not coming back fast enough, so it's staying down there and just
open it up so I can get another lap. Larry, just take a PSI out of the rear so
Alright, so Kaleb came in. His rear is shredded on the left side, so he didn't have very much grip for these last couple of laps, but they put a little bit more rebound in the front end, I think, to make the front not like skip or slide so much. Again, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I just kind of relay the information. But there's a minute left here. He's still P2 behind Rocco. I think he's like 1.6 behind, so hopefully it'll get him into the front row for the race.
That tire should not have done that. How much colder is it today than yesterday? Q1 it was 75 degrees.
63 with not as much sun.
No, so the track temp itself, I guarantee, is cooler.
But what is it going to be during race time?
It's sunny or partly sunny in 72, so still a tad cooler.
That tire shredded like crazy.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
So you went your 11 laps of the race.
What compound is it?
0097.
Kaleb is about to go for the race. The bike's finally where he wants it-ish to be, and it should be exciting. There's a lot of guys that are all pretty close, so it should be not close, but like good racing.
About to go out for race 1, our only race here at the Ridge. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable on the setup that we have now than in the first qualifying session, so I'm happy with that. Still need to find a little bit more, so hopefully the couple changes that we made for the race will give us that little bit extra that we're looking for, and hopefully I can go faster, and yeah, we'll see what happens, but just looking forward to getting out there and yeah, getting on the grid, getting in the zone, and getting ready to rip, so it should be fun, and yeah, we'll see you guys when I get off the track. Guys, I feel like I did exactly what I needed to do. Like I did a good start, and
you see that KD51 Life racer, you follow him on YouTube. He's actually a videographer for it at times too. It's really fun. About a minute to make it to the end.
So on the first lap, Carl and somebody else actually crashed, and so there's a red flag, so that's why Kaleb came in, but they're back out for their warm-up lap, and then he'll come around and they're gonna start the race again. So Kaleb's in second. He's pretty much 4 seconds behind Rocco, and he's 4 seconds ahead of third place. So there's quite a big gap between first, second, and third. There's still 6 laps left, so he's only halfway through. We're really hoping that he has enough gas because the restart. Red flag. Awesome. Do you know who it was?
Give me a second.
291. Bike down, rider up, bike in the middle of the track.
Alright, so there's another red flag. It wasn't Kaleb. There's 3 laps to go, so I don't know if they'll call the race or what will happen, but alright, so they actually just called the race at 3 laps to go, so everyone's kind of pissed, but he got second, I guess.
Top 3, 9751. Finishing second.
second place today, collecting those championship points, Kaleb to Carroll.
Good job. By default, but whatever. Hey, that'll work. Good job. So were you in first? Yeah. I was happy. I like fucking
Alright, so I don't know how clear I was when I was running to the podium and talking, but Kaleb ended up second. He made the wrong tire choice. I tried to get a clip. That thing was shredded, and everyone else was on the medium compound. He was on the soft. Yesterday during qualifying, it was about 8 degrees warmer, and the tire looked perfect. So that's why he decided to make, that's why he decided to go with the soft compound again, because it was a little tiny bit colder, but he figured that it would last because it lasted yesterday. But it was shredded, he said, by lap 3. So that's why during the race, the first 3 laps he was doing 48s, which was his quickest lap time. But then as soon as that thing fell off, he was getting slower and slower and slower and slower. He's able to maintain second position, and he's still 8 points ahead in the championship. He did what he could, and it is what it is. So we are moving on, but let's go talk to him because I haven't talked to him after the race yet.
Just got done with the race here at the Ridge in Washington. Wasn't the race I wanted. We definitely hit the setup on the head. You know, I felt really good the first 3 laps. I did some 48s. The bike was feeling really good, but I just made the wrong tire choice this weekend. My rear tire shredded within like 3 laps, and I was basically just in survival mode at the, you know, after that 3 lap mark. Not much I could do really. I was just trying to keep the bike upright and you know, just basically trying not to high side. Honestly, it was really bad. Probably the worst tire I've ever rode on in my life. So definitely gonna have to rethink the tire choices a little bit better for next weekend at New Jersey. But other than that, you know, it's just kind of been one thing after another this weekend. You know, we started off with the running wide issue, then we had to work through a chatter issue, and then in the race we were working through a tire issue. So kind of just snowball effect here this weekend at the Ridge, but overall I had a blast on my 1833 CJ Nose, Roaring Toys Yamaha MT-07. It was a lot of fun. The track honestly was a lot of fun with the elevation and the quick turns. I just wish we could have got the bike working a little better, and I wish we would have made the right tire choice, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. Let's go make it happen at New Jersey. And yeah, overall me and the team are working hard, just trying to get through all these little issues one by one, and we just need more track time, and hopefully we'll get some more track time and work through some more stuff at New Jersey. But overall the setup's getting better and better every weekend, and we're making some small minute changes to everything, and overall it's been paying off. So just got to keep stepping in the right direction, and overall it'll just keep getting better and better. So really happy with finishing second here. Obviously I wish I would have been able to stay up with Rocco and fight for that win, but unfortunately with the wrong tire choice it just wasn't in the cards this weekend. So we move on with our head held high and safe and healthy. I got to give a thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for keeping me safe out there. And yeah, overall just looking forward to getting back on the horse next weekend and making it happen at New Jersey. So we got I think it's a week and a half before we got to be in New Jersey, so we're going to put our heads together and try and get the bike that little bit better so we can come out swinging at NJMP. So I'm excited and ready to get back out there.